He was a superstar at Euless Trinity High School, also with the Texas Longhorns, and now he's working his way toward superstar status in the NBA after a strong rookie season with the Indiana Pacers. Myles Turner is our guest, back in this studio for the first time since you made your college commitment. It's been a few years. Congratulations on the good rookie year. We want to talk about that, but you're here in part to talk about your basketball camps coming up next month, August 11th and 12th at Trinity High School. What do you look forward to most when you look ahead at those?
Man, well, the biggest thing is I've really been looking forward to this camp, even since I was younger. I told my dad one day that I really wanted to have my own camp, if I ever made it, and bring some success back to the HEB area. Texas is a great football state, respect all the football that comes out of here, but it's good to have spice up a little basketball every now and then.
More information at milesturnerhoops.com. For the camps coming up next month. More than 10 points, 5.5 rebounds in just 22 minutes per game your rookie season. What was the biggest adjustment moving from UT into the NBA? I guess
the biggest adjustment was the physicality of the game. You go up against grown men night in and night out. Coming straight from high school, playing that 1 year. That was probably the faster pace in college. But I think people really take for granted the strength and physicality of the game, especially playing the 4 and 5 position. It's easy to get knocked off your position, and I guess the duration of the games and just the longevity of the travel. Like, we travel so many times and play 82 games a year, so it's incredible.
Do you have a moment in any particular arena, any particular game where it sort of hit you that this is really happening? I'm really here playing professional basketball?
Yeah, there was a couple games. We played the Golden State Warriors for the first time, and, at Golden State. That was pretty incredible, just being in that, in that environment. Arguably one of the best teams in NBA history, and some great players. Like, you see Steph hit all these amazing threes, just like, man, you just got mesmerized, and you got to wake up and realize, yo, we got to get back on defense, or yo, we got to go. So it was quite surreal.
Golden State now with Kevin Durant. That doesn't seem fair, does it?
Man, more power to him, man. I know he's out there chasing rings and, chasing greatness. So, hopefully, much success to him.
Texas connection there. Pacers lost a tough first-round series to Toronto. Kind of a turbulent offseason with your coach being fired, Nate McMillan in there now. So I know it's been an interesting summer in that regard. A busy summer for you. You've played with that U.S. Select team, which I guess was responsible for helping get the Olympic team ready for the Summer Games coming up. What was that experience like for you?
That was pretty incredible being in, my Coach Millen told me that's going to be the best competition you're ever going to play in your life. That's the best competition in the world right there. That it was. And to be able to mix it up with those guys and, being a great group that I was with my select team, it was an incredible moment. And, I was happy I was chosen and honored to be a part of that.
It's been a tragic summer, as we know, in this country, with shootings involving police and the ambush here in downtown Dallas a few weeks ago, not far from where we sit right now. As a guy from this area, what was it like to observe that happen here, first of all?
Man, well, it was weird. I knew and I'm aware of everything that was happening, but to see it happen, my hometown first. It was quite shocking. I was actually up in Indianapolis and watching the live news coverage and everything. It was unfortunate to see just the turn of events and how fast it happened. But I know Texas itself takes pride in being a family, and that's one thing this community has done. Here in Dallas, they've stood up and really trying to create our name and stood behind our police officers. I have family members that are police officers, and I have nothing against police officers, but it was incredible to see how we were able to bounce back.
You've not been shy on social media about commenting as different things have happened, sometimes controversial incidents. You feel as though that's almost part of your responsibility as a high-profile athlete?
Exactly. Using our platforms as professional athletes is really big for us because we reach out to not just Dallas itself. We reach out across the world. Millions of people watch NBA basketball, and if we're able to reach out on some of our social media platforms against stuff that's happening day and age, it's important for us. Basketball doesn't define all of who we are as NBA athletes. We're people just like everybody else off the court too, so we have our own personal opinions, and we're able to express our feelings as well.
Talk about social media. I read somewhere where recently you talked about sliding into the DMs on social media. Now, as an old guy, I had no idea what that meant.
Right.
Tell me what that means, sliding into DMs, first of all, and what your strategy is on that.
So the DMs, it means direct messaging. And, you have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever it may be. And NBA athletes like ourselves, we're normal people too, man. Just like I was saying before, if we see an attractive woman or attractive being, then we might just have to, choose as an adventure. That's the easiest way to start conversation. So, and I'm not shy about my abilities or my endeavors.
Okay, wow. That was a politically correct response, if I've ever heard one, from Myles Turner of the Indiana Pacers, back home in the HEB area, hosting basketball camps August 11th and 12th. More information at milesturnerhoops.com. Great to see you again. Thanks for coming in.
No doubt.
I'm Mike Doocy, Fox 4 Sports.